Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Hawkeyes offense will have the football first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these...
Turning it on! He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Moulton. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will get the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Childs. Makes the grab. Let's talk a little bit about Michigan State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Got the 1st down, looking for more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Line gets set, 1st down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Hand off from the shotgun. And and he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it. 3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Gill. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Moulton. He's got it out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. The Hawkeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Direct snap. It's Moulton. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the 2nd quarter.
I just know I was going down.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a first down here to open the period. Power football with the run. Look out, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Makes it past the marker. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I gotta say, watching this guy run is giving me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now as the whole playbook's open, the defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Dropping back, it's Childs. Bringing the heat. Gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the toss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the big tackle.
Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab, it's Marsh. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Spartans. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got a man, it's Moulton. Oh, he's got some space. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. To the air on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Moulton. Lowers those pads. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
They'll toss it to the left. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. Pocket breaking down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left
heavy execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back. They're trailing by just 4 to Arkansas. It's an out.
There he goes. Shows him the stiff arm. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. To the air. It's Childs. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. So now it's 2nd and long. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Jet sweep to the receiver. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Well, it's 3rd and short. The offense is trying to go outside with the toss play, but too much speed defensively, forcing 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Touchdown, Sparty! Fitted in the window for the score.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a 1st half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Hawkeyes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Working that left side now. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the 1st half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Got room on the return. Quick step and go. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half. And the Hawkeyes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. First drive in the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Marsh. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Trying to get the edge on the toss. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
And his throw is incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but they're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on third down. Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. Breaks into the open. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. He's up to 51 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. And the Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear. Right back to the well. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Hawkeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Powers forward.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Motion from the wide receiver. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start off offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll move the wide receiver. On second and goal, they go right back to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away.
Touchdown, Hawkeye! And that one will put them up here in the second half. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. To throw, it's Child. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on! And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. The lone back's got it. Fouls through the defense. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Takes it the other way.
Man, what a play. Now you're setting your offense up for great position, but you want to make big plays as a defense. Not only make big plays, but turn it a long way down the field. You wanted a touchdown, obviously, but you set your offense up in great scoring position.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hawkeyes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Third down play from the gun. With the catch, it's Moulton. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight-type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Got his man downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Under fire. And he's got it. Touchdown, Iowa.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiver group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Childs. Quickly to the tight end. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be... It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Kelly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now on the move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Frazier. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd knows when to bring it. Back to throw, it's Childs. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quick release by the QB. Inside the 25. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Hawkeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Looking to throw, it's Child. Gets rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You've got to do a better job with ball security.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. Well, you talk about getting out of jail free. They changed that field position in a heartbeat, and now they're ready to roll. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Spartans in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That's reeled in. It's Belling. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Spartans are marching down the field.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page with the ball.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the throw out to the sideline took just a few yards. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the knee on third down. Lost to throw again. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first.
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. It's Childs. Pressure coming. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Rush is on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for 6. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Quarterback making checks. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to...
There he goes! The 40, the 30. He's at the top, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Iowa! They built a comfortable lead and tried to
dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. These corners going to give them some space. Got a man. It's Marsh. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Breaks into the open. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win. And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be fourth down. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things